Good morning. Today I would like to show you a few questions that are related to the latest issues. So maybe these will be the possible questions in any forthcoming examination. So let's have a look at this few questions and we'll try to answer them. Look at this. Which of the following taxes generate highest revenue for the government of India? Customs duty, excise duty, service tax, or corporate tax? So this is with respect to the proposed one, the proposed budget of 2017 and 18. And the answer is D, corporate tax. Please remember this one. Which of the following taxes generate highest revenue for the government of India? Answer is corporate tax. Right? Look at this. So this is a tax on the income or capital of the corporations or analogous legal entities. So this is coming, this almost to 19% of the total revenues. It's a very good amount of revenue for the government. And I want you to have a look at the question once again. Okay, next. So we'll go to the next question. From which of the following years penalty would be imposed for non-filing the income tax returns in time? Please read the question once again. So these are the type of the questions where you are expected to focus more attention. You need to be very attentive in answering these type of questions. From which of the following years the penalty would be imposed for non-filing the income tax returns in time? See, basically what happens is that, so there is a system called income tax. So the people who are earning beyond a particular limit, so we already understood this, right? So the people, less than 2,50,000 rupees, they need not pay anything, right? And between 2,50,000 and 5 lakhs, so it will be like, this 5%. And between, this 5 lakhs and this 10 lakhs, it will be, this 10%. Right, so like this, 10 lakhs and above this 10 lakhs, sorry, between 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs, it will be, this is 20%, and above 10 lakhs, it will be 30%. Clear? And all these things we have already understood. And the people who are earning below this 50 lakhs, people who are earning, people who are earning above 50 lakhs, above 1 crore, again they are asked to pay, so this excess tax. So meaning, so tax is the biggest revenue, and that is the most important aspect for the government. As the government is spending, government is also expected to earn. That earnings are coming in the form of the taxes. All right. So, but the point is that there are so many people who are supposed to pay the taxes, but they don't pay the taxes. That is number one. And the people who are paying the tax in time also, they are failed to submit the returns. That is called ITR. Income tax returns must be filed. So otherwise, it will become very difficult for the income tax department to know so whether these returns have been filed or not. And all these days, to some extent, for the personal income, so there is nothing like any penalty imposed. But from now onwards, that is from next financial year onwards, next in the sense 2018 and 19, right? So from 2018 and 19 onwards, so there will be a penalty of maximum 10,000 rupees on a single person for not filing the income tax returns. Clear? Maximum will be, this what's called that 10,000 rupees per return. So that will be charged. So that what is happening, so you are making the people to submit the ITR, that is income tax returns must be filed in time, so that it will become easy for the government, and that should become a regular process, routine process for the people also. Clear? Paying return income tax, that is one thing, and filing the returns, that is the second step. Both must be done by the people. That is the reason why. So that is the reason why here, the more number of the people who are coming in the this tax clutches, it will be easier for the government to earn more money. Am I clear? So with this intention that a 10% has been reduced to 5% this time. Am I clear? Next, I'll show you the question once again. Have a look at this. Look at this. Okay. So from which of the following years penalty would be imposed for non-filing the income tax returns in time? Okay. So it will be 2018 and 19. Answer is C. Please remember this. So this is a proposal that is made in this budget, but it will be implemented from next budget, that is 2018 and 2019. Look at this. Which of the following constitutes the highest expenditure for the government? With respect to revenue, we already understood this is the corporate tax. But with respect to highest expenditure for the government, which is forming highest expenditure? Defense, subsidies, payment of interest, or share of states in taxes. So out of the total expenditure, out of the total expenditure, 24% is going in the form of the division of the taxes. What do you mean by this division of the taxes? India is a federation. So where there is a division of powers between both the central government and the state governments. That is the reason why under the Constitution of India, both the governments are permitted to impose the tax and collect the taxes. So the taxes that are imposed and collected by the central government will be enjoyed by the central government, and the taxes that are imposed and collected by the state governments that can be utilized by the states. But when it comes to the amount of the tax that is being generated by the states is very, very low when compared to the central government. That is the reason why the central government is expected to play a role of big brother. So role of big brother in the sense, maybe in the political matters, administrative matters, especially with respect to financial matters, the central government is expected to extend its support to the state governments every time. But how do you do this one? So the states are not expected to live on the mercy of the central government. That is the reason why a fixed share has to be given to the states. There is no doubt. So various taxes like income tax, this customs duty, excess duty, all these taxes are being imposed and collected by the central government. But if the share is not given to the states will be at the loss. That is the reason why Constitution has created a body called Finance Commission. And under Article number 280, Finance Commission is constituted by the President of India every 5 years. And one of the duties of the Finance Commission is to give recommendations to the government regarding the division of the taxes between central government and state governments. Meaning, out of the amount that is being collected, out of the amount that is being earned by the central government is expected to provide a fixed amount of percentage to the states. Clear? Hope you are following this one. And the previous Finance Commission, 13th Finance Commission has recommended for 32%, and 14th Finance Commission has increased this by 10%, meaning it became 42% now. So this is the recommendation that is given by the 14th Finance Commission, and of course the recommendations of the 14th Finance Commission are being implemented now, and 42% share is going to this each the states. Clear? That is the point number one. Number two is this, but the question is related to not regarding the 42%, but the question is related to how much money is being spent by the government in the total budget. Right? How much percentage is going where? The highest percentage is going where with respect to the total expenditure, and the answer is in giving more share to the states. And the total expenditure, 24% is constituting providing the share to the states. Am I clear? Very, 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 very important. Kindly don't get confused between 24% and 42%. 42% is the recommendation that is given by Finance Commission and accepted, and it is being implemented now. Am I clear? But I am talking about the present budget. Out of the total expenditure, how much, which is the sector where more money is being, going away from the central budget? Answer is the in the form of share to the states, and out of the total, this is constituting 24%. Am I clear? Look at the question once again. Which of the following constitutes the highest expenditure for the government? Defense subsidies, payment of interest, and share of states in taxes. Answer is D. Look at this. Share of taxes is 24%, interest 18%, defense 9%, and please look at this. 14th Finance Commission recommended for 42% as the division of taxes between central and state governments, right? And is being implemented now. Kindly remember, the 14th Finance Commissions are being implemented from April 1st, 2015, and these recommendations will be implemented till 31st March 2020. Please remember this. And another very, very important point. So before going to the next question, I would like to say something, only to give you certain updates with respect to Tamil Nadu. Government has been formed in Tamil Nadu. Mr. Palaniswamy has been sworn in as the Chief Minister, and some more ministers have also been sworn in. But the point is that the governor has given him time to prove his majority on the floor of the House. And they have decided to prove the majority today itself. Right, today, the Saturday, they are going to, prove this majority. There is no doubt that AIADMK has got the majority. Because of that reason only, Ms. Jayalalitha became the Chief Minister, and of course she passed away. So later, Mr. Pannirselvam became the Chief Minister, and very rapidly lots of developments have been taken place in Tamil Nadu politics. And Mr. Shashikala wanted to become the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, but again there was a revolt by Mr. Pannirselvam. And finally, that led to the lots of this constitutional crisis in this Tamil Nadu. And of course, there was a Supreme Court judgment, and because of that judgment, Shashikala, has been sent to the jail, and her proxy, Mr. Palaniswamy, became the Chief Minister now. Now the point is that whether Mr. Palaniswamy will be able to prove the majority or not. As per the this number of MLAs, the list is submitted by Palaniswamy, there is no doubt that Palaniswamy has got the majority as of now, according to his own calculations. But the point is that, so while when you go for voting tomorrow, today, so in the State Assembly, whether Palaniswamy will be able to secure the majority or not, that is important. Because there are some speculations that some 10 to 15 MLAs, they wanted to cross over to the this side of Mr. O Pannirselvam. But if you look at this either the group that is supporting Palaniswamy or the MLAs who are supporting Pannirselvam, both belong to this AIADMK. And obviously what will happen during this time, a whip will be issued. Right, and the party will be issuing the whip to its members, so that according to that whip only the elected members are supposed to vote. So obviously all AIADMK members are expected to vote for Palaniswamy only. But these people are some people are very rigid, and they wanted to vote against Palaniswamy. So obviously what will happen, the members who are voting against Palaniswamy, so they may be disqualified under the anti-defection law. Of course, it will take some time, that's a different thing. But if a larger number of people will vote against Palaniswamy, so then there will not be any issue So because so there are various provisions in the constitution, and there may be a possibility that if Palaniswamy is not getting the majority now, so then obviously Palaniswamy has to step down. But again, the point is that whether Panir Selvam will have the majority next or not, that's a different thing. So the things are very, very clear. If Palaniswamy gets a majority, it will be a smooth journey for AIA DMK, at least for time being. So right, there will be inevitable crisis that will happen. That's a different thing. So because of the internal conflicts, because at the head, at the highest level in AIA DMK, there is no strong leadership, especially after this sad demise of Ms. Jayalalitha. So there is no clear cut and strong leadership at the highest level. So that is the reason why. So how it is going to be happening today, that we need to wait and watch. Number one, Palaniswamy, if he secures majority today, safe for him, at least for a period of time. Otherwise, what will happen if the Palaniswamy does not get the majority? So he is out, and there will be no chief minister again. And since Panir Selvam has no majority now, there may not be any possibility for him to prove the majority. So somehow this is going to be leading to the constitutional crisis if Palaniswamy does not get the majority, and obviously the situation will be inevitable for the declaration of the president's rule in Tamil Nadu. But so we need to wait and watch what are the developments that are going to happen. But since elections are happened very recently, since there is more than 4 years for the next elections, I don't think majority of the MLAs, they don't wish to go for the elections once again, except a DMK. So if anything is going wrong with respect to AIA DMK, the party that is going to be benefited is the DMK. Clear? And DMK has already announced that it is going to vote against the AIA DMK, right? And if the president's rule imposed later over a period of time, assembly will be dissolved, elections will be conducted again, and the biggest gain will be there for DMK. Clear? So these are all the these things, but we need to wait for a period of time. By afternoon today, the things will be clearer. you know uh, who is going to vote on whose side, whether Palaniswamy or Panir Selvam. So we need to wait and watch, right? And every group is trying its best, and entire nation is watching the developments that are happening in Tamil Nadu, and especially the people in Tamil Nadu. I don't think it happens in any every state. They also are not expecting this very early elections. So this is how the political changes will take place in a state whenever the strong leader is not there. Clear? Otherwise, AIADMK was a very, very strong political party, but unfortunately today, so that the strong leadership is missing. Right? Obviously, entire AIADMK cadre and all the people may be missing. This strong leadership, which was there in the form of Miss Jayalalitha. But so by this few hours from now, so the things will be clearer, right? Kindly see here, if anybody is not aware of this what is the anti-defection law, my video is there in Indian polity, so please watch that video, so to understand better what exactly is the anti-defection. So why that will come into picture, so why the president's rule will be imposed now if nobody gets a majority. So all these things have been explained many number of times, and if you still have any doubts, please watch Indian polity videos once again. Look at this next question I would like to show you. I already explained this point during the discussion on the budget. What is the allocation for Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee in the budget of the 2017 and 18? Right? So this is the highest so far, and the answer is 48,000 crores. The answer is 48,000 crores, please. Okay. Is the highest allocation for this August program so far. Please remember this. Right. Another important one. What is the corporate tax on MSMEs from the year 2017 and 18? Otherwise, we know what is the corporate tax, and as of now, it is a 30%. As of now, it is 30%, and even today also it is 30%. But in the budget that is proposed, the government has given a clear indication that for MSMEs, MSME stands for, as you all know, micro, small, and medium enterprises. For these MSMEs, so where the turnover is less than 50 crores, where the turnover is less than 50 crores per annum, so for them, the corporate tax will be 25%. So that will be a big boost. That will be a big boost to the MSME sector, and more than 90% of this MSME, so they are falling under this category, and it's a big boost for them. And all of a sudden, from 30, this is reduced to 25%, but not for all, but only those MSMEs where the turnover is less than 50 crores per annum. Very, very, very important. And MSMEs, this concept is gaining lots of importance. That is the reason why the government is paying more attention towards this. So hence, this is a possible question. How much is the percentage? 25%. Okay. So C is the answer. What is the corporate tax on MSMEs? Look at this. This is for the companies with a turnover of 50 crores per annum, meaning 50 crores and less. This benefits more than 90% of the MSMEs. For your information, MSME stands for micro, small, medium enterprises. Look at this, another important point. What is the target in the 2017-18 budget through disinvestment? So disinvestment is nothing but the selling of government's share to the private companies. That is called disinvestment. So this is one of the very, very important policies in India, and in every budget we have a target. All right, we have a target, and the question is related to what is the target for the government to earn money in the form of disinvestment of its share in the PSUs. All right, look at the question. What is the target in the 2017-18 budget through disinvestment? 56,000, 65,000, 70,000, or 72,500 crores. Okay. Please look at the answer. It is 72,500 crores. Right? So these are the questions that I wanted to discuss with you, and kindly follow what is happening in Tamil Nadu, and we'll have the discussion. So when we meet in the next class, and I wish you all a very, very good luck, and I wish you a very, 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 very happy weekend. And tomorrow is Sunday. We are not going to meet, and I'll see you again on Monday. Till then, keep smiling. I wish you all a very, very good luck. Thank you so much.